4 years later,
we still weren't able to vote.
But we want our voices heard too.
Dear new president, I would like to see what you're going to do about COVID and all the racial problems now.
dear new president, I would like to see equality among people from different countries and racial justice.
Dear new president, I'd like to see more mask wearing.
Dear new president, I would like to see equality.
Do his best to try and keep COVID at a minimum and try and get past it so that we can go out and go do stuff and go back to school.
Affordable health care, a proper college education,
The poverty rate go down.
Another step forward in human rights. Yeah.
That's a good question.
It's very important because he implements and enforces the laws.
Let me think, hold on.
I think the president's pretty important because he makes most of the decisions.
There's a couple billion people in America. What? I'm gonna round, I don't know this, but 6 billion probably. No, wait, I don't know. Okay, there's a lot of people in America.
It's their job to accomplish happiness for all and to bind the people together.
And he has to run this whole entire country. So I would think he's pretty important. I'd be a great president.
The president could communicate with different country leaders and maybe had a meeting with them and make friends.
No news people, nothing like that, because that's just annoying, to be honest. Why would you want so many people clicking pictures of you while you're trying to have a private chat with somebody? That's just annoying.
To negotiate until both sides feel like it's a win-win.
COVID-19, we want to be safe, but still see our friends and go to school and go to work. And we can't really do that without risking getting sick.
Civil rights, I think, yeah, and pollution.
Country seems to be a lot more divided for Republican and Democrats as it used to be 4 years ago, because now people are fighting over it, who should win, whereas they should respect who each other vote for.
Very important because it's a necessity to live.
And healthcare should be free. You want your people to be healthy.
It's pretty important because it determines if you get help when you have a health problem, or how easy it is to get it, and if more people have access to it.
We have to make sure that people who can't afford healthcare still get to be healthy, because it doesn't really matter if you have money or you don't. You're still a person, and you still need to be healthy.
Without it, people would be going bankrupt because, there's accidents every day.
Everybody's still human. They need to be healthy.
It comes at a cost that's way too much, whereas other countries it'll be free.
He could start using solar-powered equipment and windmills, and instead of using oil and gas, he could use electricity instead.
More electric cars.
Pay more attention to climate change and global warming.
Well, he could start by enforcing everyone to wear masks.
Mandatory COVID tests, even though I don't want it.
Longer quarantine.
And social distancing.
What border? They actually made that?
They've started building it?
What?
Well, instead of trying to build a wall, try to make peace with them first.
Start by making America a little bit more open to different people from different places and different countries. Maybe people feel more accepted.
It's not their fault that they were born somewhere that they didn't want to be.
I don't think a wall will help us that much because I feel you could go over it, just use fly in and overstay.
Just check papers more frequently, maybe. It doesn't have to be mandatory, but strongly encouraged.
I do think voting should be mandatory. Everyone does have a voice, and it should be used in a good way.
Yeah, I think voting should be mandatory because it really affects how you live.
I don't think so. I think that people should have like a right to say if they don't want to. I don't think it should.
If you don't vote and like you're like, oh, I really didn't want them, it's like you could have done something but you didn't.
It's a thing, it's a privilege to vote. I mean, it's a good thing. And I think it's at a good age, because if it were any lower, I don't know, people might just think what their parents were saying.
I mean, unless America had like a great uplifting, all of a sudden, oh, I don't think so. Because my generation, Generation Z, I feel like they're gonna be a great generation.
We do. We think it could get better than it already is. So I have a feeling that it's gonna get better soon.
Yeah, I feel like my generation does believe in America, but they want like a lot of changes, and I feel like they want to like, they're kind of pushing the change more than they really want to make a difference.
I think so. Hope so. Yes. There's definitely some moments where we're like a little bit scared of what's happening, but I think we believe that we could get through this.
In its current state and how it's looking, it doesn't look too good.
I'm hoping that we'll change America greatly. Yeah, absolutely. With a good leader, I think we can definitely make this place a better country. Emphasis on great leader.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, it could get better, like if you make the right decisions.
Oh, I can donate to stuff, get a job, donate to organizations. I mean, I'm 14. I can work at Baskin Robbins.
I would spread awareness to different people and advocate for other people.
You can like write letters to like the president and stuff and like your congressman.
I don't know. Things like this, I guess. I will vote in the future.
Probably like someplace that has a good hamburger, because like hamburgers are pretty good.
Oh, dim sum. I love dim sum. It's really good. It's probably more for me than the president, but
Probably wouldn't, because COVID. I'm not sure.
So I would take them to Nakado because that's my favorite restaurant. That's what it's called, right?
How he would support and help children and adults find a proper place to live and get a proper education.
Why is wearing a mask political? What are your intentions for America?
I would ask him to come to one of my soccer games and watch me play.
No matter what party is in the office, we should all respect that. And if we all agree to work together, America could be the greatest it could be. Smiley face.
Look out, America. In the next 4 years, we're voting.
I remember from last time these questions were hard. I was like, should I like look up stuff? But I didn't.
but our voice.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, you're distracting me.
I would like to see, wait.
I am not a child. Yeah, because this year I feel like Democrats and Republicans are very, like, not near each other in beliefs at all. So, hopefully they listen.